This episode is brought to you by Telocico. Do you wish you could tell that annoying coworker to fuck off? Or tell that certain family member to shut the fuck up without facing the consequences? Well, Telocico is just right for you. This extract from the I don't give a fuck-a-bus plant is completely organic and environmentally safe. One spray of this, and you'll be enjoying the sweet nothings coming out of people's mouths that annoy you the most. Hey Rob, I don't think you should spray, motherfucker. Hey Rob, how about you spray tu también, güey? Act now and get this 1 ounce bottle for only $59.99. Just go to telocico.com, enter the code Puras Pendejadas to save absolutely nothing at all. That's code Puras Pendejadas and watch the magic work. Thank me later. Mic check. All right.
Hello. We're good. We're rolling.
All right, we're good. All right, you want to do a little ASMR? Welcome,
Stop. Ew. When the peanut butter stuck at the top of your mouth.
That's true.
When you're trying to get the meat out of your teeth. Or no, not out of your teeth. When you can't finish chewing it, you're like.
Yeah, that's right. Hey. All right, you're going to have to pivot. Pivot. No.
Which way?
Like this, bro. Like you're talking to me.
I don't want to talk to you.
I know.
We talk all the time.
I need wheels on this. There you go.
Well, see, these
Hola,
are
señorita.
meant to be outside.
Yeah. They're chairs. Look all right.
For a patio.
Welcome, everybody, to the Puras podcast.
Okay, I'm not Idris.
You are not Idris, you're right.
I'm worse.
Hold on. I got to start over here.
15
Mic check.
seconds. Hello?
All right. And take 2. Welcome, everybody, to the Puras podcast.
No, just kidding.
I am your host, Rob D, and I have a super special guest with me today, but they couldn't make it, so I'm just playing.
So funny.
I know. I'm just playing. Please help me welcome Haylee. Welcome, Haylee. Haylee. You're so amazing. All right. We're going to do these 5 random questions. Even though it doesn't seem like they're random. It's just...
It's an app.
I have an app, but it's on my phone.
We get the same question.
So, I know, right? That'd be crazy. Okay. We have 2 sets of questions and 1 pen. Who will survive? All right. Go first.
Okay, I put...
Wait. So, this is Haylee. She's my daughter.
I'm pretty sure you guys have heard me on his songs.
Yeah, she comes up everywhere. She was on the first episode of the podcast.
No?
Yes, you were.
Really?
Go back, bro. I think you're on the second one, too. I'm not sure, though. Yeah.
Oh,
Remember?
Mama's making wings.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, she pops up everywhere. But I mean, so does Idris too.
Talking about me.
You have you have your own YouTube channel. You want to let them know?
I do gaming and vlogs. I guess I don't know.
Whatever you want, really. And what else?
Whatever I feel like recording that day.
Yeah. Oh, and then like not tutorials. What are they called?
Routines.
Yeah, there you go. Routines. She paints. You've done some with painting or drawing, right? What is it?
Drawing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she does a little bit of everything. And what else? And that's pretty much it.
Here and there, I like to go out on the street and spit in my bars. No, just kidding. All right.
Okay, go.
Okay, I can't see with the light.
All right, so we're gonna ask each other random questions that the app gave us, basically.
Okay, so the original question is, are you an introvert, extrovert, or ambivert? I don't know the last one means.
Ambivert? Spell it.
Ambivert. Hold on.
Oh, I can't see it. Just spell it.
I don't like spelling.
Okay. I'm gonna guess.
Like both?
Yeah. I had a whole speech,
You
but
go missing, ambivert.
okay. You go missing. So introvert, extrovert, or ambivert? Ambivert? Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm definitely not an extrovert. I would lean more towards introvert. Can I have two answers? Okay. Naturally, I'm an introvert. But like doing the music stuff and the podcasting, I kind of like have to push myself out there and like, talk and, it doesn't come naturally, but, I have fun.
You kind of have to learn.
Yeah, you kind of have to, especially like getting yourself on stage and stuff. You
I
kind of
hate
have to
when
like, how's everybody doing?
Okay. You got one answer. Good.
Okay. All right.
Anyway, I feel like I'd be cause I'm an introvert, but if you get me around the right group, I'll become very
Yeah.
talkative after a while.
Yeah, it's kind of like, well, you're.
But like I hate when like my extroverted self makes plans one day and then my introverted self is like, why would you do that? Now you have to go here.
Yeah, but I think that's part of getting to know yourself. Like you might do something that's like, I feel comfortable, like doing
Let me
this,
turn the mic.
and then the next day you're like, ay wakala, like, you know what I mean? I think that's just
There you go.
that's not.
Getting tired of.
Yeah, I told you. But yeah, you want to go like 1 and 1?
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Number 1. Wait, I answered your question, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You said like you're learning
Okay.
basically.
Forgot what I wrote. Okay. What are you really passionate about and why?
Why?
Yeah.
Well, I'm just kidding.
What are you really passionate about and why? And I don't think that's a fair question when it comes to you. So you can just like pick one
Oh, pick one.
or like
I don't know,
the
cause
most.
like I have like 2.
Yeah.
Cause I like art. I've always been with, but then this year I got introduced
art?
to
Just playing. You like to draw. You like to paint. You like to.
Art's the dude in Monsters University.
Oh.
I love art. You don't love art. You're not good at it.
No, I'm not.
No, I'm just kidding.
I'm more of a
I
Sully
tried
type of
teaching
guy.
you.
Yeah, but I don't know. You have to really like it, and I see how you really like it, and I don't really like it like that. Like you're like, look, let me teach you how to draw, and I'm like, no, thank you. But because I'm just not interested, I don't have that. Ooh, yeah, So okay, so choose your question first, or choose your answer. Which one are you gonna say? What are you really passionate about, and why?
Art goes first.
Okay.
Like drawing and stuff like that goes first, but
Yeah.
then I got into wrestling, and then I was like, oh, I like this.
Yeah.
It's fun. Yeah, art, drawing.
Art.
We're like, who's art?
But then you really like music too.
Yeah, but I don't do music like you.
But you're learning. Like you got really into that. What is it called? Organ? No.
Yeah.
It's an organ.
Drums.
Yeah, like you're really into drums right now. Like really, really into drums.
I love drums.
I think if you had a set, that's what you would be doing. You know what I mean? So I think as of right now, I think art, because it's so easy. Like you could just like, I feel like drawing, and then just
I'll be back. I'm gonna go to the garage, play the drums real quick.
Yeah, like with the drums, it's like, bring me the tables. Let's get the pillows.
It's because I have this setup where like I get my drum pad, I get a stool two, like, what are they called?
A stool? A banco?
No. The table.
Oh, the fold.
Yeah.
It's like like a small folding table, basically.
Like a side table, but like you can like collapse it and stuff.
Yeah, but
But
it's small. It's like square, like small.
yeah. And in the moment, I really like playing Smells Like Teen Spirit by Nirvana. So all I need is the hi-hat, bass drum, snare, and the crash cymbal, I think. I don't know. But I have like a setup where like I do one higher than the other. So
Yeah.
one's the hi-hat, one's one of the cymbals, and then I have my snare in the middle, and then my bass drum I just stomp.
Yeah. So and then you just play YouTube, and you play it. She plays along to like the YouTube and stuff. So
And I have an app on my phone too.
yeah, it's pretty cool. So yeah, I think you're getting there. If it was more accessible to you.
Just kidding.
And then so art, you're passionate about art, and why?
Cause I've been doing it since I was like 2, and even just like scribbles. And
Yeah, you have been doing it for a long time.
I remember this one year when we lived at one of our old houses. I think I don't remember which one, but I tried drawing the Grinch, and now that I think about it, like it's so vivid. Like it was like a girl Grinch.
Okay.
She had the worst eyelashes. I remember I drew them.
Yeah.
They're sticks, like little. No.
Yeah. Well, that's how the Grinch really has them. He has like really like.
The baby Grinch, yeah. But like.
Oh yeah, that's right, the baby Grinch.
Mhm. But like I remember I remember I used to do the eyes, like I would do a circle, and I would do like the eye shape, like you know how it's kind of like a football,
Yeah.
but except I'd make it really wide so it looked like they were like
Yeah.
staring into.
But I
it
mean,
was,
how old were you?
5.
Yeah. See.
It was when Idris was born.
I think the reason why you were so good is because you never gave up, and you taught yourself like work ethic. Like you really commit to one drawing, and then you just on to the next one, and you just start practicing again, whether it's the same image or something completely different. I could just see your mind like, and then
And it's not always like let me just do this. Sometimes I wanna draw, but then I'm like, what do I draw?
yeah,
And then I look on like TikTok or something. And I'm like, that looks fun. And then I'll try it, and I'm like, that looks nothing like what they did.
yeah,
But then they're like 17, and they go to school for it. So I'm like, oh well, I mean,
yeah. No, but you're really really good, and I think that's one of the things I tell you. Like, I think you should stick to that. Like,
I think I should stick to it too, because I really like drawing.
yeah, you're really really good. Go, your turn.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What's something you're passionate about?
Shut up. That's your question?
No.
Oh. I was like, oops, maybe we got the same one.
Oops.
And
No.
Ándale.
Oh, if you could be friends with a celebrity, who would it be and why?
Who would it be and why?
Joe Rogan.
You know what? It varies. Because sometimes I'm like, man, I would really like to hang out with. And then like the next.
You know who would be really fun to hang out with?
Hold on, you're asking me.
Oh,
bro.
yeah.
And so I think it varies. It's kind of like asking me like, which one? Like, you know?
Tupac.
But then sometimes I feel like Tupac, and then sometimes I feel like Biggie, and then sometimes I feel like
Eminem.
Jay-Z, and then sometimes I feel like Eminem,
Kevin Hart.
and then sometimes I feel like Lil Wayne. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But so the question is, who would I like to hang out with?
Be friends with.
Oh, be friends with?
Yeah.
And hang out with? Or what was the question? There's 2 parts, no?
If you could be friends with a celebrity, who and why?
Who and why? Okay, cool. All right. So, as like today, whenever today is, I would say Dave Chappelle. Why? I'm going to tell you why. Because it looks like he has a lot of fun. He does these shows, and
you could tell just constantly.
Yeah, like they're not just like comedy shows. He'll bring out you know,
skits and like.
yeah, and then he'll bring out like rappers and stuff, and then they'll
That's true.
perform. Like it just seems like they have a ball, especially like during COVID. I don't know if I showed you or you heard.
You showed me.
Yeah, like they had they were doing shows at a barn and stuff, and it's just like it's just
He finds a way.
yeah, it's just like so free, which is like on the mission that I'm on. Like I want to do whatever I want, and he does that. He does whatever he wants, whenever he wants. He's done shows, you know, spontaneous shows with Kevin Hart. You know what I mean? With Chris Rock, with Joe Rogan, and it's just like that's what I want my life to be. You
Which
know?
one was the one that Elijah was talking about that he was like, that he's like, name rappers. And that he was like, so and so, so and so, so. It's
Oh,
like the same.
Dylan.
Yeah.
Dylan. Yeah, yeah. I need to show you that. Did I show you that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. Dylan. Yeah, yeah. So yeah. I would say Dave Chappelle. I think we'd have like an awesome time. Plus I'm pretty cool myself. I didn't even believe that. All right. What did I write? What's the earliest memory you have?
What does that mean?
What's the earliest memory? Like, how far back can you remember? Like, do you remember when
The
you were a
time I
baby?
ran over, like,
No. Not like not like a time that stands out to you. What's the earliest? Like, do you remember when you were 1? Do you remember when you were 2? Like that, you know what I mean? Like the earliest, the furthest back that you remember, like vividly. 1, 2, 3, 4. We could start naming places where we lived, kind of like get the wheels going.
I think grandma's house.
Okay, but like,
But I don't know how old I was. I remember it was when I first started losing teeth.
okay.
That's as far back as I can. No, because
I forgot the question.
was I littler when was I small? Was I younger when we were at the apartments? Or when
Which
we
one?
were, whichever one, when I was drinking the water.
Yeah, you were born there.
There?
Yeah. We weren't
I was born at the
there.
hospital. But
You weren't born. Sí, porque ahorita, wow. Yeah, you were. Yeah, that's where it all started. What's the
'Cause-
earliest memory you have?
I don't know, because I remember a lot of times at grandpa's house, at grandma's house, and then at the apartments.
You remember that time?
Yeah?
Because you were 1, maybe 2. No older than 2.
No older than 2?
No. And see, I think what we get misconstrued a lot is that we see videos. You know what I mean? Because
Mhm.
I know you've seen videos of that time.
Oh.
You know, with the boys and stuff. Remember? But I don't know if
The Just Dance.
like I don't know if that might. You know what I mean? So your earliest memory is like around 1 or 2.
Probably.
What comes to mind? Like the first thing that comes to mind.
I remember the time that I'd just be like, you know the walkers?
Mhm.
I'd just be like, just like, I'm going.
Yeah.
And then I don't know what it would be, but I'd get my attention on something, and then I'd be focused on that for a while, and I'd leave that, go walk for a little bit. Oh yeah, I forgot about you. And then I'd stare at the TV. Oh yeah, I like this one.
Yeah.
Mom? Oh, cool. She's cool.
Yeah.
I remember thinking, like obviously I don't remember like, oh, this is my mom. Like,
Yeah.
but I do remember walking around in like the walker and
the walker. Yeah.
the red book that we have.
Yeah.
I remember I like that book.
Yeah. That's crazy.
It's like nursery rhymes.
The little one?
No.
Oh,
no,
the
no.
big one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
There's like this big like thick nursery book. It's like nursery rhymes, but like it came with the CD, and I don't remember what happened to it.
Yeah.
I think mom took it away because I kept
Yeah, you
losing
kept
it.
on opening it.
Yeah.
Yeah. but it would sing along. You could sing along to the book and stuff like that.
It has like what it has like Jack and Jill.
Yeah, all the
Jack and Jill.
nursery rhymes. Yeah, nursery rhymes.
Most of them.
Yeah, that's cool. So 1, 2. Damn, I don't think I have memories of 1 or 2. Not that I can remember. But anyway, all right, your turn.
Oh yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, my turn.
All right.
What is one TV show you're embarrassed to admit you watch or watched?
Embarrassed TV show. Embarrassed?
Mm-hmm.
Trying to think. I don't know. It takes a lot for me to commit to a TV show. Like if I watch it and I'm not really feeling it, I'm like, this is dumb, and I'll walk away. But like,
And then you leave the TV on.
and then I pay the electric bill. Let me see.
So funny.
Embarrassed that I'm pretty sure if mom were here, she'd be like,
This one and this one.
Oh yeah,
This
I forgot
one?
about that. Let me see. Off the top of my head, a TV show. I'm not really embarrassed. Like okay, I would watch a lot of Disney with you.
Oh, but Disney's Disney.
But I like all those shows. But if mom were here, she'd be like Hannah Montana, or the was it the Wizards? The Wizards.
The Wizard of Oz. No, just kidding.
No. The Wizards of something with Selena Gomez.
Oh, remember Shake It Up?
Shake It Up, yeah. See, like I'm not embarrassed of those.
Oh, Yo Gabba Gabba, man! I was watching that the
Yo
other
Gabba
day.
Gabba, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like, but I guess like I know if mom was here, she would say like those, or Good Luck Charlie. All those shows, but I'm not embarrassed of them. I like to watch them. We would watch them. But yeah, I guess I don't have
Oh,
one.
Little Einstein.
Oh, Chuggington. You were really into Chuggington.
Oh, that's right.
And then you grew out of it. I was like, look. You're like, whatever. I was like, damn it.
Have you heard about Yo Gabba Gabba? And the
Okay.
Wizard of Oz?
You got really into the Wizard of Oz too. Do you believe? I'm pretty sure you know. Do you believe in the afterlife? It doesn't say why.
Wait, what? Like, what do you mean in the afterlife?
Yeah, like what?
Like
Okay,
ghosts?
what's your definition of the afterlife?
Well, when I think of the afterlife, I think of like ghosts and like you can like, what's it called? What's the word? Like, you can come back somehow.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you're like, if you're lucky, a person, but like,
Yeah.
you can like a pen, like literally. That suck.
So afterlife to you is like you're still hanging out.
Kinda like.
You're just a ghost. Like, can they see you or can they not see you?
Well, if they're a medium and like.
Oh, okay. So, but for the most part, people can see.
No.
'Cause I think there's different definitions for different people.
Yeah,
Like-
like I've heard that some people think like the afterlife is like your way of like past like I don't know what it was like this girl on TikTok and she was like the afterlife is like you putting your something with God.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe that too, but I don't know what she was saying. Very, very religious.
Yeah, because I think like there's that definition where you're just like hanging out,
Mm.
and then there's I think another definition would be like you go to heaven.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Which I believe that too.
Or you
So-
go to hell. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You get judged and you're like ding.
Like when mom told me about like limbo, like you're in the middle, you can't really find your way to like either.
yeah,
I was like, that's a thing?
yeah.
And mom told me that there was like a movie about it too. Where
Oh,
like
yeah?
this girl is trapped, or a story. I don't remember this thing. This girl is trapped in limbo and she doesn't know how to get out. Or a boy. I think it was a game.
That
You have to
sounds
find
familiar.
your way out. I don't know.
That, and then there's like in Coco, you know how they're just like
Oh.
in that
Mhm.
afterlife where they're just like in another dimension or whatever the hell.
Mhm.
So it's just, I think it's just different things. So to you, it's like hanging out. You're just here lingering. So, and you do
But
believe it.
also like heaven too, like
Yeah.
mm,
I mean, I don't think there's a wrong
ghosts. It has to do with ghosts.
answer. It's interesting. Well, it doesn't say why, so.
Do you have any fears?
Yes.
I'm a man.
Yes. Shit, I'm scared right now.
You should be.
Oh, speaking of which, that scared me. I forgot. I wasn't sure if the laptop was plugged in.
Oh.
Do you have any fears?
Yeah.
Yes. Like last time I was recording with Rico, this last time, and we were talking about it, and then the screen just goes black. Poof. And I was like, oh, no. But it fell asleep.
It's all man. You guys are boring.
I just touched the mouse and bloop. I was like, oh, thank God.
Is it in the video?
Yeah.
Oh.
We're all talking, blah, 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 and we go, do I have any fears? Yes. Is there a follow-up? Would you like me to elaborate?
No, I'm just kidding. Sure. So number one, you're scared of mom. Just kidding.
I think there's a lot I'm afraid of. It's just I think part of like being a grown up is like learning how to deal with them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Like who could? I mean, maybe someone could, but like I don't think for the most part someone could say, "My biggest fear this," because like you have all these other little fears.
Yeah,
that, like,
I was about to say that. Like, there's little ones.
what a coincidence.
Yeah. You related? No, just playing. I think there's like little ones, but like on a big scale, I think one of my biggest fears is not reaching my goals. You know what I mean? Not living to my fullest potential. You know what I mean?
Mm.
That I think that's one of my biggest fears because without going too
My
much,
biggest fear is not passing the star and not getting to my goal.
which is understandable. There's a few experiences where I'm just like, nah, this isn't it. This can't be it. Like I can't see myself doing this forever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so then I have like a picture in my head, and I'm like, oh yeah, like that. That's what I want. Oh, like what we were talking about with like the Dave Chappelle,
Yeah.
thing.
The
Stuff like that. Like I want to really get to do whatever I want to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I
that's
get
one of my biggest fears.
Yeah. Sorry, I was sick.
Yeah. Keep on walking barefoot. See what happens.
I don't walk barefoot. My feet get cold. I have socks.
Wait, was it my turn or your turn?
Your turn.
What's something you've never done that you've always wanted to do?
What's something I've never done?
It's because I was in a rush while I was writing
His handwriting is the doctor handwriting.
this. Did you hear my question?
Yes.
Okay.
Very loud and clear.
Okay, I'm just making sure because I'm gonna have to decipher that again.
Wait, what was it? Wait, hold on. Just kidding.
Uh-huh.
Wait, it was something I've never done that I've always wanted to do.
Survey says, what's something you've never done that you've always wanted to do?
Well,
I
what
misspelled
did
a
I
few.
say?
What's something that you've never done?
That I can't do.
No, that's something that you've never done that you've always wanted to do.
Meet Billie Eilish. Her Dave Chappelle. There you go.
Hey, it's my
Hey.
answer. That's a good one.
Dave Grohl. Oh, Dave Grohl. Billie Eilish.
That's a good one.
Those are my.
Oh, it doesn't say why, so but I could kind of guess why. Go. Number what?
5.
5. Last one.
I have a bonus one.
You do?
What is one thing you practice on a daily basis that Bailey do?
Bailey what?
Syrian. Remember? Bailey.
Oh yeah.
Um,
That's right.
it's on the Mexican fam channel.
Oh,
our
yeah,
family
yeah.
channel. Which one is it? Our most recent?
I want to say the only one.
No, it's the first
Yeah.
one. It's the first one. I'm
Was because
talking
we recorded 2,
3.
3.
One was
If
McDonald's, one was Whataburger, and one was the Switch.
okay. Oh, the Switch.
We played the Mario Party.
Oh, okay, no. The second one, we
Mm-hmm.
recorded it, but I never edited it. It's really long.
That's how I feel with mine.
What?
The cheer one. I can't edit it. It's too long. I have to
What
clip
cheer?
the one because I sneak peek on my channel. I recorded when we got ready for our cheer game,
Oh, that's
the
cool.
basketball, and how we got ready in the morning routine. And I recorded at school too. But I need to cut a lot of stuff. I need to crop a lot of stuff. I need to get the pictures from the cheer game and put them in the video.
No, pero muy miss. Oh, I edit all my videos.
You want to edit it for me?
No, thank you.
That's what I thought.
No, thank you. I edited your other one. You're welcome.
I edited your... Oh,
yeah.
I edited your video in here where you're practicing.
I'm not saying
I
you didn't.
edited all your heat pressing videos.
I'm not saying you didn't. I'm saying that because you said that you edited. And I'm like, I edited too. Right?
You look like an orphan.
Ándale.
You look sad. I asked you. Oh no, I messed up. I said Bailey. What is one thing you practice on a daily basis that improves your life? Talking to me. I'm just kidding.
On a daily basis that improves your life.
Your life.
Well, I mean, I don't think on a daily basis. I'm starting up again, but it would be the music, the performing. It improves my life because I just I feel good. You know what I mean?
Walking.
No, I haven't improved on that. But yeah, it makes me feel good. And I feel better, and if I feel better, then I do better. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I'd have to say the music. Oh, sorry. Or no, not the music. What is it called? Practicing, performing, or performing, practicing?
Always in here. What's the song?
I don't know. You tell me. You always hear it.
I choose to. What's it called?
Tell me how I feel.
When you can't get the whip, gotta walk around with the heart made of steel.
Gotta learn to
Huh?
Q.
You're the one saying the.
Sorry.
Take it back to the fam, cook and make a meal. Then you walk away, then it's not a big deal.
Hey.
Ándale!
I love a segue.
Did you kids work hard now? Then play.
He's
up.
Motherfucking sensei.
Everybody's fed up. Gotta keep your head up. They said I couldn't, then I did it, then I turned around and said what? These words hitting like a head, but life is like a push-up every time you down, get up. Take it day by day. You got bills on the counter, don't
forget to pay. And it's little shade, then
say the question because I'm getting tired and it's almost my bedtime. A.
And a big
hooray.
If you want me to stay. What is one skill? Damn, man. What is one skill you wish you could be better at?
Wrestling.
That's a good one, mama. Because it's possible. You know what I mean?
Anything is possible when you put your mind to it.
Anything is possible. There's a basketball player that they won the championship. And they walk up to him with the microphone after they won. They're like, well, I don't know exactly. She says something like, what would you like to say? And she puts the mic. He's all, anything is possible. I was like, that, like, I get it. He was in the moment, but it's like, and she's all, thank you.
Anything is possible.
Yeah. Wrestling. That's a good answer. Very good answer. All right. We're going to wrap up. And
who inspires you? Bust out Eminem.
I know. Wah, wah, wah.
No, I'm saying
What?
what's it called? When he gets his top 10.
Oh, the list. Reggie, Jay-Z, Tupac, and Biggie. Andre from Outkast, Jada Corrupt, Nas, and then me.
And then you.
That's right, man. That's
What?
right. Um, who inspires me? Oh man, I think there's not one person.
Who could choose? There's just one person.
Like, yeah, cause like of course my favorite artists inspire me, but then like I really get a kick out of like seeing you. Like even like what we were talking about earlier, like just play practicing the drums. Yeah, that even that's like wow. Like I like she
Wait,
really
no,
likes
listen.
this. Yeah, like she really likes this because you like again and again and again and again, and
It's
it's
because I have this thing because they don't know what we're really talking. That don't personally know us.
yeah.
When I get into something, it's constant. Like
But
I like it.
yeah, I'm the same way. Like if I don't think it would be fun to be around me because I overdo it. You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
Like like if I hear a song that I really really like,
Mm-hmm.
I'll listen to it like over and over and over and over. And if like let's say you were with me the whole time,
Mm-hmm.
you'd get tired of it and you'd tell me something. You know what I mean?
Mm.
But the whole time I'm listening to it like different with different points of views. You know what I mean? Lyrically, and then the beat, and then they put it together like this, and then it's like, wait a minute, that means this, but it could also mean that. You know, it's just stuff like that. It's like a puzzle every time I listen to it. So like I see you get so, and not in a bad way, but I don't know what other word to use, but like you get obsessed with stuff. But I
Mhm.
see it in you, and I'm like, I'm the same way. I'm the same way, and I understand that feeling. Um, so yeah, like seeing you do anything, like you're drawing, and I'm like, wow, like she's getting the kick out of this right now. And then
Wrestling.
wrestling, because you're just like you're learning something.
Oh my god, I love getting up. I
You're
don't know why.
you're challenging yourself, and I could see it, and you're so determined. You know what I mean? And it's like wow. But I could say the same for Idris too. You know, he's the
His
baby.
brain is constantly turning, like his wheels.
Yeah.
Like you could tell. You put him in a room, or he takes himself to his room. Like he, I was never like that. I always, can you play with me?
Mhm.
Can you do that? You go to his room. No, no.
Yeah. But also the way he understands. You know what I mean? And
No,
not now.
sorry, Papa. I can't play with you right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like not now, but like earlier too, where you could just see him like really process it. Of course he's not perfect. You know, he would throw tantrums too.
What?
Yeah. um but the way he understands and the way he doesn't limit himself, you know what I mean?
Mm.
I was telling Theo this story of like when I was helping you getting your channel started, right? That I was learning the
Wait,
whole
which deal?
Theo Ebit.
Oh.
How I was learning the whole, you know, software and stuff, where I finally figured it out. Um that I was asking you and giving you ideas of what you can do with your channel and stuff like that. And I told you I was like, you could maybe even you have your brother on if you want. And then I was like, Idris, and I called him and he was right there, right outside your room. And he's all, yes. And I told him, I was like, would you be interested in it? He's all, yeah, can I? That like, and then he just like, can I have my own channel? I have the name for my channel. Can I do this on my channel? Can I do this? And I was just like, the whole time he's just been brainstorming and
Dad, check the tablet. See how many
oh
videos
yeah, those are cute too.
we, because my parents have our like a tablet. So before we started our YouTube channel, like
yeah.
our own YouTube channels, Idris, you want to record a video? We could pretend, even though we don't really have one. Yeah, tons and tons and
Yeah, it's so cute. Like
videos.
he's setting it up and he's looking at himself and then he just like, but he was recording himself the
So
whole time.
today's my birthday, guys, and I got a Donkey Kong Mario Kart.
Yeah.
Like,
And then with this,
And Nina in the background, she could tell she's over it because he's all. And then Nina Donkey Kong, and she's all. Oh.
Es que sí, pobrecito, like at a certain point, but the wheels are just like constantly going. You know? Yeah.
And like, not in a mean way, but also like he's there's so much in here that when he releases it, it's just like, and then he did that, and after that he goes here, and it's like, slow down.
Yeah. So yeah, like I get inspired by him. I get inspired by Tio Ebit mom. You know what I mean? The way she just takes care of all of us. Like there's no
I love you, mom.
there's no question. You know what I mean? It's like, wow, like she's shown me so much, you know what I mean? I think she definitely showed me how to like love. You know what I mean? Just like I do it because I want to do it and I like doing it. You know what I mean? It's like I had trouble with that. You know what I mean? Yeah, Tio. Definitely Tio a bit. And I think I feel lucky that I can actually like I don't have because I do have heroes, that are famous, that are, you know what I mean, that I look up to and stuff like that. But I put you guys first because I can actually talk to you. You know what I mean? Like, Mama, that's really good. Like, you did a really good job, and you come to me, and when I would pick you up from wrestling practice, you were like, oh, like you were over it, and I would tell you like, it's okay, Mama. Like, it's new. You're still learning. You're gonna get better, and you would just like, you know. But it's cool to see because then fast forward to like your matches and stuff, and you're like, and then I did this, and then I did that. Like, yeah, the work is paying off. So
fun.
it's just cool to do that. What was the question? Who inspires? Yeah, it's and for real, man, to go down that list.
Well, it sounds weird with the headphones on and.
Yeah. Reggie, Jay-Z, Tupac, and Biggie. What? Andre from Outkast, Jada, Corrupt, Nas,
and then me.
Eminem, Nipsey Hussle, Nipsey.
50.
Accurate.
Man,
Accurate's another one, man. That it's just like that. Man, big shout out to Accurate. That's another one too. That's another one. He's another person that like
that. Ooh, you hear that?
That yeah. Inspiration is a perfect word because
you guys, because you already like, I don't know what to do with the next album, and he was already like, I don't know. So it's like you guys put together wheels turning, and then like this projection energy fest. Like it's like, you guys went from like, I don't know, to so what's the next show? Like,
this. Like,
what if we get him on the?
Yeah. This is, like I owe him. I'm grateful, and I owe him a lot. Big
you
inspiration.
guys are really good together.
Yeah, thank you. The boys.
The making of Alert. I remember I was sitting like over there in the garage. Well, we're in the garage, and then you guys were over there making the beat, and I was like, and then,
oh no,
no, not Alert.
No,
yes,
Snap.
Alert. Snap too, but
no, Alert. You weren't here the first time I met him. We did Alert the first time we met. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. And then
then Snap then.
Snap. Yeah, when we started working on the Energy album, that's when you were
it's
here.
Like dun dun.
Yeah, that's right. Damn.
Him and the beat make like he could just like.
Yeah, he's another perfect example of like, if you really want to do this, then you'll figure it out. Like he really wanted to produce, and he just like.
I remember I was just sitting down and then said Accurate, and I was like, "Ooh, give me that bounce!" Yeah. Like it gets you like.
Yeah. See, I told you what I tell you. I was telling I've told a few people, but like on here on the podcast, I was telling Tio Ebet, I think, that you, Mom, and Tio are like my three go-to whenever I make music, and I show you guys, and then I value your guys' opinion. Like, what do you think? This and this and this, right? I don't really care about what anybody else says, but Tio Ebet was explaining to me how what he does, what his process is when I send him something, he doesn't just like, oh yeah, that's cool. No, he has to listen to it like,
He
what was
told
it,
you
like
that he
5 times?
he tell you to add that part in one of the beginning that I have a lot and like no, what does he say? It's in the beginning of
He did it in a few
yeah,
songs.
he
He told me to add it at the end of alert.
mm,
And like
yeah,
that.
and just like that,
Yeah.
that's the one that he
Yeah.
told me.
I was like, oh,
Jeez Louise, Papa G.
yeah. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So he was telling me his process, right? And I was telling him that with you, I know you like it when you just start dancing right away. Or I call you like, Haley, come here, let me show you something. And you walk in and right away and you start dancing. I'm like, yeah, she liked it. I got her. And you're like, I got it. Or like, I heard it. It's good. And I'm like, what? I already heard it. You were playing it and playing it. I heard it and it's good. You know. And I'm like, oh, okay. So
And then you can ask mom. She's over there like making breakfast or something, and
yeah.
like you'll have the door open, like playing that part, and then can you close the door and then no, open the door and then see how that verse sounds, and I'll be over there like for therapy. When you were, he's went such a long way. He went from recording in their room, and then he had like a little setup, and I was like this big. He like,
But it's growing.
but he'd be in the room and I'd be in like the on the bed jumping up and down.
That's right.
And he'd have to take multiple takes because he'd be like, and he'd start like, because you could see me in the background. I was like, and
or it would pick up the bed from you jumping.
oh yeah, it's because he didn't have like the what's it called, the sound.
Yeah. No, because you can't make noise when you're
And then
recording.
he'd put like a blanket over it.
That's right. I was trying different things out. That's right. I saw this video of someone doing it and I was like, what? Does that really work? And I tried it.
You and because when you go like like a somewhere, so he'd go.
Oh, the windscreen, the circle, pop filter.
He'd have a pencil right here, so it would catch the p and the f. So.
Yep, that's right. That's right.
And in what's it called, in Give Up, you can hear me woo, and then he does I.
Yep. That's why I love that album, man, because it's so. A lot
like,
of it was done.
The beats new.
Yeah.
The beats new, but we have like the old beats and the like the original. He just took like the clips and like put it in a new beat.
Yeah. Well, someone had to re-record.
Yeah,
but yeah. I think I've said that before. There's two versions of the Therapy album. One of them is with like completely different instrumentals, but the thing is that, and what I would tell Haley, because she would tell me, keep them. Like, why did you change it? Remember? I love Workout, but with the old beat.
Oh my God, Workout with the original beat, it sounded like you were running through a jungle.
Yeah.
Because it was like, let it breathe, and it was like trumpets. It was like, boom, boom, boom. Oh my God, that beat was so good.
Yeah.
And it sounded like you were just, it's going to sound weird, but it sounded like utensils just like clanking. It was like, dun, 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 like it was intense.
It sounded like you're just like running through the jungle
and, it was like,
shit.
F you me and can't go get it. Battery charged by every when tragedy is. I was like,
get it? Yeah. Yeah, but
and then that's what I was saying. You can ask mom. I'll be over there now. I'll be like with therapy. I was already like, therapy. Like, like the lyrics start slowly, and then he played in the truck, and then no. Well, turn around like.
Tell them how do you remember? I don't even know how to ask this. Do you remember what song we basically made? Okay, me and Haley used to go to boxing classes together. So right after school and right after work, we'd have a drive. Remember? It was like a good 15 minutes?
20?
Yeah. To and from. So to, I would just go through beats, right? And we would just jam out to instrumentals. But then that's when I found that one for Workout. And I was like, what do you think of this? And then I just started picking your brain. That's how I learned, wait a minute, I could use your ear. And you were just like, yeah.
There was this one time where he had picked me up from school in 6th grade last year. And he had a beat play. And I was like, this kind of sounds like Give Up. And he was like, oh, what do you mean? And it was like a newbie. And I was just like,
oh, yeah. That's
look
right.
up,
Yeah.
what you crazy? And it was what with the beat. We
Yeah.
trying to raise these babies. And he was like, oh
Yeah,
yeah.
no, you have a really good ear for music too. But I think that's because you grew up around it and you have different tastes, and I love that. You could listen to, like you just said earlier, you want to meet Billie Eilish and Dave Grohl. You know what I mean? And not once, I just noticed this right now. Not once was I like, oh, because you didn't name a rapper, but because you're so much bigger than you know what I mean? Like you can
It's because
appreciate when you like the day you run into Eminem, you're like, you know what I mean? And you're gonna appreciate it because you understand who that is.
Eminem, he's like such an idol to me because ever since I was little, like Haylee song, this one right here showed it to me, and now the right away, dun, and I was like, I know this song,
Yeah, yeah. You were raised with
and he'll tell
um
me like, that just trips me out, and I was like, what? And, like almost every time, cause I played Funky Worm one time. We were
oh
having a music a music battle, and I was like, oh yeah, that one. And he was like, oh yeah, this one. So I hit him with the Funky Worm, but with the high players,
yeah.
and he was like, oh.
Yeah. You won. You won. Yeah.
And then he was like, a 12-year-old listening to Marilyn Manson, going from Biggie to like
But that
Marilyn
that was
Manson.
before you were 12. You're 12 now.
11.
Yeah, you were like 10 or 11 when we were doing that. And we've done it before.
And it's weird because if you look at my like music, it'll go from like Nav and then Foo Fighters, Billie Eilish, Marilyn Manson, Foo Fighters, Foo Fighters.
What are you learning to play on
Um,
the organ? What did I ask you to play? Balboa.
um. Well, so what was I playing?
What was it? Do you remember? What is it called or how does it go?
¿Cómo te voy a olvidar?
Yeah.
What are they? What are they called? Los
Híjole. Ángeles Azules?
azules.
Yeah. Yeah, so she's learning how to play what is it called? ¿Cómo te voy a olvidar? Yeah. So,
After we're done recording this, take a video of me playing.
yeah. So
I learned how to play Everlong by the Foo Fighters. I know how to play Daisy Daisy. That's 3. Silent Night. The New Year song. I forgot what that one's called.
she knows all my shit. Well, most of it.
Janie with the light brown hair. Lil Nas X. Little part. Like I'm talking about how to play it on the organ. What else?
Christmas music.
Oh yeah. Cause it's in the format of like a piano, and a piano is in the format of the bells or like a xylophone. So I kind of transferred that knowledge from 6th grade, cause I used to play the bells like a.
I was gonna say you gotta let them know that you play that
I
at
played the
school.
bells, and I played the xylophone, like mallets. I played percussion at school, and so I transferred that onto that, and I'm like, oh, I could do this.
That's what I've heard is that if you know how to play the keyboard, like the piano.
If you know how to play the drums, you know how to play the guitar. It's
Oh,
the
really?
same.
Oh, wow. No, I heard that if you know how to play the keyboard or the piano or whatever, then you know, but you basically know how to play every other instrument. But I didn't know about that, the drums and the guitar. That's interesting.
Dave Grohl said that because he was like, how do you go from he was in an interview, he was like, how do you go from the drums to the guitar? And he was like, it's like the low 3 strings are the like the bottom notes,
Oh,
and the
shit.
top are like the
Oh, wow.
So he was like, it's boom, 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 boom. So it's like, so you're the whole time just thinking of drums.
Yeah.
And Taylor was like, I wanted to play guitar, but then I went because my neighbor was like, he loved music so much, and I was like, I want to do the guitar, and he was like, he sat me down with drums, and I was like, I don't want to do this.
Yeah.
And that he just, and he was like,
Wow.
you're a drummer, and he was like, I'm a drummer.
That's so cool, man. And then the cherry on top is that they do that for a living. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, it's so
picture that
cool.
being your job. Waking up in the morning, hanging out with your friends, and
I love
creating.
Dave Grohl.
You know what I mean?
Dad, if you see their videos of their, I can't remember what their album's called, the one with Walk on it.
Mhm.
That was the first song I've ever heard from them, from
Oh,
the
yeah?
Foo Fighters. and they're showing the making, and the Taylor's family show up, and they're all at Dave Grohl's house, and then Dave Grohl's daughter, Dad, you said we're gonna go in the pool. Oh, let me finish recording this. He does what he needs to do with his daughter. Right back. Okay, let me finish recording this part. Dun, dun, he
Yeah.
sings whatever he needs to sing, and then dun, 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 dun,
That's so
record.
cool.
And then Taylor does his part, and he was like, I have all my moments in the world where I'm like, I'm the worst drummer ever.
Yeah.
And then he listens to it, and he's like, it's alright, I guess. But that he really's like, I'm a drummer, like Foo Fighters, and he's like, dun, dun, and he gets into it, and then he listens to it, and he's like, yeah, like I like this better.
That's so cool, man. That's so cool. That's a goal of mine. And I think the way I'm learning right now, I think music will always be it, but I also want to learn other stuff. You know what?
Yeah.
I don't know. I want to find out. I want to be able to have the luxury of having time to try stuff out. Like I've always told mom, I could see myself when I'm like old and like retired, whatever that means.
Mostly just tired.
tired. That like I'm gonna learn how to cook. You know what I mean? I don't know what that means.
Nuggets?
But like I've always had this curiosity, like I want to learn how to cook.
Me
And
too.
cook my way, you know?
My wizard.
Yeah. But like stuff like that, you know? I want to be able to do whatever it is I want.
Mhm. I've always
And
wanted to learn pottery.
you see?
Like
That's
I see videos, and they're just like you go from like clay to like this mug, and I'm like,
yeah, and then you go from that and then it goes into the art thing. Then you already know how to paint, you already know how to do all this other stuff. So and then you with the it's just art is like your thing.
oh, I made him this thing. If you follow him on Instagram, I made him this thing for his birthday. It's the little record player.
Oh yeah.
It's like a box, like all made from paper and glue, and it's a box, and it's a little record player, but the record has like a heart in the middle instead of like the little like circle, the color.
Yeah.
So it has the heart in the middle, and like it's like a little player. And then on the top of the box, like this is the record part, this is the top. It says "I love you," but when you take the record like thing off, it's like a little note on the bottom of the box.
Yeah, but it's like la miniatura. It's like
It's
smaller
mini,
than it's smaller than this. Like if you guys know, if you guys have kids, right? The what are they called? The Shopkins. What are they called?
mini brands.
Mini brands. There's these toys. They're called mini brands, and they're like miniature versions of like regular stuff, right?
Like toothpaste, Mentos.
Yeah, but
Like,
they're like miniature versions of them, and I guess they play with them and then lose them or whatever. But like that,
I haven't
imagine
lost mine.
like just like they're really tiny, and it was very detailed, and it was very very nice. I really love that.
I made a frog. I made a Wingstop bag.
Yeah.
What else did I do?
And that's a perfect example of like once you figure it out. Sorry, it's 'cause I was itchy. Of once you figure it out, you just like get into it, and then you look. I made another one. Look, I made another. Look, I made, and we're like,
And
all right, Haley.
all this paper. I was like,
Yeah.
clean it right now. Over there, and then I'm making a heart now, and then I forgot to add the centimeter.
Yeah.
Like it's all this measuring that. Oh my god! And then I freehanded it, and I learned my lesson, cause that wasn't a good idea.
Yeah. But yeah. So who inspires me? Right. That was the question.
Oh yeah,
Um.
we went into that to cooking. And
You
how
are my
long was
child.
this?
57 minutes, almost an hour. Right. Pretty cool, huh?
Has your phone shut off?
Nah.
Oh.
But yeah.
My phone would have been like,
So that's my answer.
what?
I gave you an answer like a few minutes ago.
Hold on. Oh yeah, you said.
I said you guys.
Theo. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. Oh, and the
Bubble.
boys.
Oh my god, the boys.
The boys too, man.
Eben and Elijah. My brother, my big brother is literally, not literally, but it's like what he says.
Yeah.
Because he's my Theo, but he calls him his big brother. I call his kids my cousins, my big brothers, because ever since we were little, like.
Yeah, they've always been around. You guys have
Can she wrestle with us?
yeah, yeah. It's fun seeing you guys grow, and then with them at the age that they're at, and the stage of life that they're at, it's really exciting.
Exciting.
Exciting to see it,
Exciting.
to see them grow.
It's really exciting.
It's awesome.
I forgot to tell you, there's a man from the window too.
The video game,
I'm gonna play it.
you can get it
I
on
heard
Xbox?
about it.
No,
It's
just
the-
online. No, I can't do it, babe.
So no more of those games on my channel.
Yeah.
Because we had to cut it, and then the 3 scary games video that I did on my channel, it just cut, and we're like, okay, bye, and then we went out to the recording, and we're like, it stopped recording,
Yeah, it's
and we're
'cause
like, okay, how far back did it stop recording?
yeah.
And it was like right as soon as it was about to get scary, and we're like,
Yeah, it's because that was during the learning stage, and what I learned is that
can't
this
have
this
two.
yeah this laptop is like very basic. So yeah, nos vamos ahorita. The laptop, it was recording, right? So it was processing all that, plus, so it was recording two things. It was recording you, right? And it wasn't even
And the game.
it wasn't even video. It was just audio. So it was recording your audio plus the game, but at the same time, it was running the game. You know what I mean? And that's like the graphics and all that stuff. So it was very glitchy, very choppy, and then like you say, like it just stopped. So is it possible? Probably, but with
Not
this,
at the time.
yeah, with this laptop, no, I need like a, a laptop made for it.
Which sucks because I found these really cool games on the Xbox, and they're not no games. But then I'm eager, so I was like, I'll play them right now. And they're like little like chapters and episodes and stuff. And I was like, I should have saved this for when I record it. But then it's a whole thing to record that, and then I want to play the next episode because it leaves you on cliffhangers and stuff like that.
That would have been a good like 6 episodes, easy, and you follow along because it's a story.
I could still play because there's all like 5 different choices you can make.
Yeah, I think what makes it exciting too is that as long as you haven't played it before, because if you already know what's gonna happen, it's like, nah.
Well, yeah, he dies and blah blah blah. It's like, oh, I could do this choice. I chose that last time.
Yeah, because you're gonna rush through it, and then right here you're not gonna explain.
And then it's really rare to find games that aren't expensive, or like indie, like they're not known.
Yeah, they're out
on
there,
the Xbox.
They're out there though. You just gotta look.
Just gotta pay.
Or use the ones that you have.
I bet she.
So yeah, we'll wrap it up here. Any other? I feel weird, and I did this with Idris too when he was here. I feel weird like giving out his YouTube, because it's like, who's watching? You know what I mean? But I don't know if you feel comfortable giving out your YouTube.
Spooky V, but it's kind of hard to find.
That way, if they have kids, they could tell their kids to see it.
Yeah, if you have kids, I don't want no pervs on my channel, okay? Just kidding.
Me either. And I'm not kidding. So what's your, what is it, name, handle, channel?
Handle?
I don't know.
A handle?
You haven't heard handle?
No.
Yeah, like they call like your handle. Like at Rob D Music. That would be my handle. I don't know if that's just on like one app or like all of them.
Whatever that means.
Whatever. I don't know this shit.
You know what that's from, right? I forgot. I don't even know what it's from. It's like a meme. And like this dude, they're like on a date. He gets her like a really nice watch, and she was like, "What's it for?" And he was like, "It's all the time we've been together." And she's like, "Whatever that means." And then she goes, she's all, "Y'all mad?" She goes like that in the restaurant. And then like they interview her, like the Kardashians. She's all, "I got a nice watch."
Jesus.
But also like I'm kind of on her side because he's very like, it's for all the time that we're gonna be together, and if it ever gets old, you could just rewind the time. And she goes,
"Oh,
whatever that means."
Yeah,
and she's like, "Y'all mad? This is funny."
Well, they're gonna last, or they already broke up.
I'm pretty sure they're done.
Okay, so give out your YouTube
Toddlers
channel.
and tiaras. Just kidding. That show is it's funny.
Go give your channel.
I already did Spooky V, but you have to search like a video. The way I find my channel, you can link it.
I was gonna say just tell him and I'll put it in the description.
It's Spooky V,
Yeah.
but it's in
Or
like
click right there.
stop. Don't.
Oh, I'm an editor.
I know. It's gonna be right there.
Right.
It's empty and then the thing pops up.
Hold on. There you go. It's one.
Right there. I don't know if
It's
people
so
could go
nice.
like right there, right there, right there. It's like that's too much editing.
That is.
It's like-
Watch, point up. Right there. Or right here. Or right there. Not you.
What's
Not
behind you?
Yeah,
What's behind you?
That's fine. You can
Look
go.
behind. Stop.
No, not you.
No, not that purple. The other purple.
Yeah.
No, what's behind you?
Okay, Haley, stop. Your channel, what else? Okay, that's pretty much it. Any other final words?
I'm sorry, don't kill me. You can expect to see me back.
Yeah.
I'm saying that.
She'll be back. Whether
She'll
we
be
want
back.
it or not, she's gonna be back.
You invited me. What are you talking about?
No,
I was
said,
relaxing in the room with. No, I wasn't relaxing. I
I
was dancing
said-
with Idris, and he's all, "You're Korean." Yeah.
what I said was whether we want it or not, you're still gonna be back.
Oh. Okay. I don't know. Yeah.
All right.
Bye.
This is the Puras Pendejadas podcast. I am your host, Rob
They're not
D.
gonna know what it's called.
Yeah. You know why? Because the logo's been here
Right there.
all this time.
No, it's up there.
You want it up there? You want it up there?
That's how it's been. No, it's up there. I think.
Why? I'm trying different stuff out. So you want it?
Because the last video I saw with Coach Miller. That's a cool name.
So
It was up.
I had it up there, but then the one with Rico, I put it over here.
Oh, and then the one with Idris was up there.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
It was? Oh. So you choose a spot. A corner. Because right now you're going to be like, right here. Come in my face.
Oh, that'd be nice. Right here. Wait, no. No one has done this corner yet.
No.
I'm doing this corner.
You wanted that corner?
I'm
Okay.
doing this corner.
See if I remember.
Yeah.
All right. This is the Puras Pendejadas podcast again.
You said it?
I am your host, Rob D. And I'm a bad father.
Time.
Time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look
and
forward to Energy Fest 2.
This is, yeah, bitch.